Now, let's see what we can do. Good evening, everyone. I'm just getting the channel all set up. So it'll just take me a couple of minutes here. Good evening, everyone. I'm just getting the... Hopefully I'll be able to get into a race in a couple of minutes' time. I've certainly entered it, so it would be super to be able to get there. Just need to quickly do a couple of shares on Facebook and Twitter, and then we'll be getting started. I'm going to do Maggiore. I think really looking forward to it tonight. Here we go, just about there. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a really good week. I think today's races are really going to be quite fun, actually. And you see that my seat is there. I will be joining you in just a few seconds. I'm just putting out a few tweets and a few Facebook posts just to make sure that this goes where it needs to go. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. It'll be just about there in a wee second. There we are. Good evening, everyone. We've just got a few seconds to go, and then we'll be in this race for 850, which is at Maggiore in the Group 4 car. I've got the Audi TT tonight. I did some testing with some practice earlier on, and it went rather well. So I think we're just about there, and I think we've managed to put it where it needs to go. So let's see how we get on tonight. Here we are. Right. I've just been watching Rory's stream. It's still on there. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure you give it a sub as well. It's been really good fun, and he's just gone and done a 204.3 just when I thought I was doing well. He's gone and blitzed it with a 204.3, which is very, very good indeed. I did a 204.9. Definitely thought there was some time in that, but we'll see how we go. There we are. Welcome to Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. Now feel free to comment and to share the show out. Hopefully that's going to be the challenge tonight as we grow in our audience as the night goes on. We're hoping to try and share the show as many times as we can, and also to get as many likes as we can, and feel free to ask any question you want, and we'll see how we go. Now let's see, Sam Brundle. We are third on the grid with a 204.9. I think that performance that Rory has just done means that there's very little chance of us getting into his group, I think, but we'll see how we get on. Thanks for the likes so far, it's fantastic. So we're getting ready. It's not a race I've actually done for a long time, to be fair. I'll just get this straightened up a bit. There we go, that's better. So what will it be like tonight? Will it be good racing? Will it be fun? Or will it be horrendous? I think, to be fair, considering last week at Monza, which was an absolute crash fest, I think this race should be quite good, actually. I'm looking forward to it. There's a bit more space to pass here. Challenging corners, especially turn 1, the hairpin turn 2. In fact, you really named quite a few corners in this track which are really challenging. A lot of, the top guys are kind of cutting it incredibly fine, but then I suppose that's kind of what you have to do. So we'll see how it all goes, but we've got less than 10 seconds now as we get ready for the first race of the evening. It is Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. Can we win a race? Can we go up? Hopefully we can. Let's see how it goes. Just 3 laps. Seemingly it's actually shorter than race A. Thankfully, I don't think it's a grid start. I think they do move you on this one. I've got the traction control off. So we'll see. Crucially, first corner braking is going to be something. Got the radar on. Now there's no excuses. Great livery with the car in front. Slipstream here. Could certainly get a bit more pace, I think, be a bit more aggressive. Right, let's see what we can do. Pulled away a little bit there, but we're not too far away. Hello, SimHub, good to see you. That's Luke. Hope you're well.
We're just on our first race. We started third, but the guy in first made a few mistakes. Some very good driving, I have to say. Very well mannered driving from the guys in front. This is a crucial bit here. Speak in a wee second. Got this guy coming up. The real Osman did very well under braking, I have to say. Good. Going to be close. He just got me at that hairpin. Still, we managed to get second place. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we go. Hello, Keith. Good to see you. And to look, of course. Good to see you too, and to all our viewers from all around the world. Yeah, we almost got first place there actually, not too bad, but he just got the slipstream, and to be fair, they'd all been really, really good before. When I got past them, they'd given me plenty of room, so actually we did all right. We did pretty well, to be fair, so I think I didn't mind giving that back letting him through without any kind of argy-bargy. But no, that's gone really well. So yeah, so you're saying that you're having a bit of a tough time. Well, I hope things get better. I know you were saying I missed a comment there about you using your camera for your stream, which is good. Yeah, this has been really easy. I have to say the one I've got there seems to work quite well without any problems. My thing is trying to get the stream out there. I did a 205.1 and I did a 205.6, so yeah, I've still got a long way to go. But yeah, no, that was now who finished first? Oh, he's gone. Osman is gone. But no, that was actually quite a decent race, to be fair. A good way to start the evening. Yeah. So I've been watching. I know Rory's been on. He's been on for a couple of hours. I thought I might just manage to get him in this stream perhaps, but he just did a really good time. He did like a 2:04. Oh no, the racing camera view. I know I found it faster. Yeah, 121 subscribers. That is true. It's been brilliant, really, really good. And I've got some really exciting news. We have had a confirmation from David Perel. He's going to come on the show. So it's going to be probably towards the end of the month or early October. We're just finalising the Thursday that he's going to do it. But his secretary said that we're definitely able to do it. So that's really good because that will be the third time that I've had David, and that would be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, it's been all come from you guys, and I know, and because you were all a lot of you were with Rory, and thanks to him coming on the show, that really, really helped me massively, which has been brilliant. So yeah, no, I really appreciate it because it's just good to know you've got people watching and who are actually keen to see it. They like what you do, hopefully, and you just try and put on a good show. Yes, I think we'll do a lot of ACC. So I think I'll need to do an ACC stream at some point, and kind of get some practice on that. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we're all right for that. But yeah, so no, that should be quite fun. So that will probably be around about the 1st of October. So make sure you're not away that day. That you have always SimGrid that to talk about. Yeah, I've got ACC for both PC and for the PlayStation, but it doesn't. When I start streaming with the Elgato, then I'll probably use the PS version and see if I can get it to work. So we'll see how we get on. But good evening from across the globe. You're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. Yeah, it is good on PS4, to be fair. And it certainly helps you get your lines right and learn about the car a bit more. Yeah, I tried this in the Corvette. Oh no, sorry, in the Viper. But I couldn't get anywhere near my time in it because I know that Tidney's stream, he'd been recommending it. There's so much time in there. Yeah, so it's we'll see. I think the Audi just seems to be a bit better, even though it is front-wheel drive. Well, I have to say, I mean, I like the console because it's so easy to use, you know. And it also, it's so much cheaper, you know. I mean, it's by, you know, in terms of, you don't have to spend £1,000 on a lavish PC in order to get a great game. Yeah, they've come a long way, and I think the PS5 is going to be something special. Let's see what we can do here. Better. Need to get into the 5s there. It's a bit better. Bit better. I did a 204.9, so I've got to be able to get that again. do. Yeah, I heard Project Cars 3 is not that great. I loved the first one, played it all the time. Gone too deep. It's very hard to bring it back from there. It's all about consistency. Going to get it right round here. Yeah, I kind of thought if they'd just gone back to Project Cars 1 in the way that they did it, it would have been actually really good. Because Project Cars 1 was excellent. The thing is, there's so many games on the market, it's quite hard now to compete with them all, isn't it? So see, there's at least half a second if I can put the whole thing together. I reckon a 204 is in there. It's a funny one. Here, it's a wee bit better. I don't think I'm going to get this in before the time runs out. Gotta get this right though. A lot of practice is yet required. Yeah, there's definitely a lot in there. It's quite a fast top 10. I think it's like a 203.2 now. I think there's just a little bit coming out of there. Yep, there we go. That's the thing. So I've also got Snail Racing. It's a her name's gone straight out of my head. Oh no, what's her name? Snail Racing. I know she does all of iRacing. Now I can't unfortunately do it live because she's got a very busy schedule. But on Saturday morning, I'm going to be doing that interview, and then I'm going to be putting that out probably Saturday lunchtime, maybe early afternoon. So I'll have that one out and I'll put it out on YouTube round about Saturday afternoon. But that's Snail Racing. So she's a really good female racer. Does a lot of iRacing. She's been up to Knockhill driving real racing cars as well. She's got quite a few thousand subscribers, and yeah, she's done a lot of really fun videos. So that will be coming on Saturday afternoon. So that should be fun. And this week we yet to confirm a guest, so we'll get that sorted out. Either we'll have a guest, or it will be my good co-host Andrew Marr and possibly Jonathan Sutherland as well, that will do a live show, and you can just ask us lots of questions and we'll be talking about the issues of the day regarding sim racing and everything that is associated with that as well. Should be fun though, it's always a good laugh. My other two co-hosts are great fun. Thank you, Matt. I started in third before. I'm sitting at round about, I think about 19 and a bit thousand points on Kudos Prime. So my last race was quite good, so I'm hoping I can do a bit better. Yeah, I'll see how we get on, see what's... There's definitely a lot more in it. I've just got to get the braking absolutely right. and the lines, because there's so many areas to cut here. You know that it's not like you drive a normal track. It's basically it's off the track. That a field full of Audis. Here we go. Yes, on my main account, I'm A and S. I finally got that, but this is my secondary account, so I'm B and S on this. But hopefully I'll get to A on this quite soon. It's been reasonable so far. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, Keith, I'll be more than happy to hear that idea. I love the short version of this track. Set up a league, yeah, that would be interesting. You and your crew could commentate on it. Oh, that would be quite fun, actually. That's a great idea. That would be fun. Yeah, definitely gets my vote. And I'm sure Andrew would be up for that. I'm sure he'd be up for that. He's gone a bit wide. The Hat-Trick Racing League. Sounds good. Now, watch out for dive bombs here. The real Osman, now he was in my last race. Right. I'm going to catch up with him. It's possible. See what we can do. Brings the community together, definitely. That was a bit better. It's only 3 laps, a very, very short race, but great fun, I have to admit. Bit to go. Catch up with them. Gonna try and get that gap closed down. We could have done that in 4th. It's just really tricky. just beginning to stretch away a little bit. Gonna try and get that down. He's good round there. Let's see what we can do on the last lap. That time. Hopefully, let's see what we get any chance here. It's going to be close. Oh, he's a wee bit slow there, maybe. Got my foot welded to the floor. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. We started again third, got second. There we go. That he's good, he's very, very quick. And in the end it was just half a second in it. It's all just a little bit of lines. It was interesting because he was quicker in some corners and I would catch him up a little bit in others. So I need to get... Yeah, it was good clean racing actually overall, wasn't it? I mean, and I think we gave everyone plenty of room. That should hopefully help the results table a little bit. It's actually pretty warm over here. We've had it about 18 degrees. In fact, more, it was about 21 this afternoon, so it's actually quite a wee bit muggy in my office. I've got the doors open in the background, so it's a wee bit better. Well, I did the fastest lap, 204.9. Not too bad. Actually, yeah, I need to do that. Was good. Yeah. Here we are. And then we'll do... There we go. Right. Oh, I think Rios is writing something. What was there? There we go. Well, that was pretty good fun, I have to admit. I'm up for a good few races of that. Trying to get faster. That's the thing. And it seems to be like we're in quite a good lobby tonight, actually, with that, aren't we? We're not too far away from where we should be. But I reckon that there is... Oh, they've got an SLS in there as well now. Must have won a few cars along the way. There's definitely about another half a second in the time. If I could get that, I would be quite chuffed. That it's so much better than last week, because we had it was Monza and then it was Barcelona, but I just couldn't be in. I just wasn't into that at all. But this is much more fun. It's a good track. For one of the tracks that they've made up, I think this is one of the better ones. Because there was that big question that they were saying on GT7. I think they're going to bring back a lot of the old tracks, like Trial Mountain. And I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50 on it, because I'm used to the new tracks. And I do like some of the old ones, but will it be the same? Because some of the old ones weren't particularly realistic. I mean, yes, it had stunning backgrounds, but you wouldn't want to be racing when there's rock faces next to you and the rest of it. Well, what I quite liked about the new tracks in the current game is that they're very well made, and you know they're good fun to drive in the most part, especially things like Dragon Trail, which is great, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Be interested to see. So you want me to make a racing league and then try and commentate on it? Okie dokie. So how do we go about doing that? That will be a good challenge. Yep. Tell you what, the Audi's got good brakes, but I need to get a wee bit more speed off them. Because otherwise it just... turned in too late there. Missed that apex. Rancho's great, especially the chicane. Yeah, the death chicane, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it's horrible, but it's good fun. See, on this circuit there's just so many places to build up time if you can get it. But you've got to get those apexes right. So we need to find 10 racers, maybe 4 races, 4 weeks in a row, and happily racing. I know that'd be fun. Well, I know my mate Jonathan, he would race too, which would be quite fun. Well, we've got 2. I'm sure Jonathan would do it. So 4 weeks in a row, and it's going to be the Fat Man Trophy, is it? Like a darts event, you know, it's you can't all be fighting for last place, but you know, that sounds good actually. We'll have to put that out there and see what we can do. Certainly I always think I need to use my name more. The hat-trick name needs to come into it. I did a 205.2. You'll get new racers each time if needed. Ah, that's it, yeah. Right, I'll just... I made that mistake again of accelerating, braking too late. My Achilles heel, you could say, is not braking enough at the start, and then I'll come off the brake and go back on, and it's let's see what we can do here. I'll read those 2 in a wee second now. It's a bit better. Oh, that's a wee bit better. Right, I'm gonna exit that there a wee second so I can look at the things there. You'll have to call it Keith Pro. Now let's have a look at those. I missed some of those comments earlier. Let's see. So you're saying you need to get 10 racers 10 drivers, and over a period of 4 weeks, and do a race a week every week. That would be good. So the 204.6 is available. That's not too bad. That's a bit better. Now that would be fun, and we've got a few of you already who'll be signing up for that. That sounds great. Yeah, no, that would be fun. And as you say, we could commentate on it. I wonder how we would sort that. How would it? We'd probably have to do like a private lobby, wouldn't we, on GT Sport? And then and get a special guest as well to commentate. Yeah, no, that would be fun. I mean, I do know people like Josh Martin, obviously Rory, and David Perel. I don't know if he's pretty busy doing all his stuff, but we could certainly get, that would be quite fun actually, wouldn't it? So yeah, private lobby, and then you spectate. Alright, and we stream that. Okay, so I see how we would do it. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll need to figure out the tech side, so we stream it, and then we manage to comment. Oh, I suppose, yeah, if I've got commentary with my headset here, we'd have to figure out, can you watch it using Discord? Because I know I've got Discord as well, so that might, I don't know how that all works. But yeah, we'll need to get you'll need to email me how you do it, how you put it all together. But that would be fun. As a spectator feature in the lobbies, so it's a bonus. Ah, right, okay, yeah, because I've seen because you can watch races, isn't it? I didn't realise you could put that out there. What would be interesting would be to see how that would work. If the best email is just hughhatrick@gmail.com. That's my personal one, so that'll be fine. That'll come to me straight away. But or you can send me an email on Twitter or something like that as well. We've just got 40 seconds, so we'll just wait it out. But yeah, no, that would be really good fun actually. I hadn't thought of that at all. Good idea, Keith and all you guys out there. That would be a brilliant idea. Brilliant. Thank you, Luke. Fantastic. That would be really good. But that is a great idea, because I just like getting everybody involved and having a go, you know. And it's good fun, and we'll have a real laugh with it. We'll have to get, it might be the Hat Trick Racing League, but it could well be the Fat Man Trophy. So will that be one that you might want to avoid, or will you want to win it? You know. That could be quite a laugh, eh? That could be fun. Yeah, no, I think it would be, and it's great to get everybody from across the globe having a go, you know. That's the thing, it's truly international. That it should be fun. Aye. The winner gets a free mug. Oh, here we go, we are now second. We are second in this one. So Fabrizio with a 204.6, so there's not much in that. And it goes, yeah, that's finding a race time will be tough, yeah. Could be a few interesting evenings or early mornings. I'm sure we can sort it out. To be fair, I know Rascal Rabbit had said he would be up for doing some racing. They're about 11 hours ahead, aren't they, in New Zealand? So that would be fun. Now there's another good race tonight, which is the Porsche 911 at Laguna Seca. Now I've not done any practice for that, but we could always try a little bit and then see how we get on. Let me know if you would like me to do that race too. The other one, of course, is Fuji in the Group 2 cars thing, isn't it? Or Group 1, the old Group 1. I'm not sure if you have to buy the car for that, or if you have to give my favourite track. Is that Fiji or Laguna Seca? Of course, Laguna Seca, of course, because from America, of course, that would be that. Yeah, so if you're up for that, I think I would be. I don't know how the 911 will handle. I'll have to look at all the track times. Yeah, that would be good fun. Somebody's already left. Their internet has finished up. Oh my goodness, there's nothing between me and the third place man. Look at that, less than a thousandth of a second there, and then really it's nothing in it at all. So these guys are going to be pretty good. So hopefully we can make a race of it. Aye. I've got a clock above me here on the left, but the battery's running out and it's about 15 minutes slow, I think. So I have no idea what time it is. Yeah, my nemesis. Yeah, it could be interesting in the Porsche. That because it's yeah. When I tried that on ACC, I just could not handle it at all. I was just spinning round and round every corner it came to. I just could not get it right. But in GT Sport, it's a bit more manageable, I think. Let's see what we can do. Race 3 at Maggiore. I love the name Fabrizio. Used to be a racing driver called Fabrizio Barbazza, and he used to drive in Formula 1 for things like all the kind of the old Ferrari kind of second teams, the way that were way down the back of the grid in the 90s. At the time I think it was Dallara Ferrari, was it? Something like that. 21:33. Oh, that's the time. Yeah, thank you. Get a good exit out of there. You have a chance to get slipstream. Can they understeer? Nice driving by Fabrizio. Love racing on the Nordschleife. Done it in the dark. Oh yeah, now that's going to be a challenge. Yeah, Nordschleife in the dark, goodness me. That would be something. I know even Bathurst at night is something else. Because there's not that much lighting, isn't it? It's a real kind of... Yeah, scared of it during the day. Go. Onto the straight. Can't do Bathurst, always crash there. Yep. I know it's quite a thing. Let's see. Go. I did a replica Apex Taxi Library. Alright, I'll read that in a wee second. plopped it in the BMW and usually go onto online lobbies with it. Yeah, no, that's the thing. That in a wee second. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. Hopefully we can maintain that. I do like this track, certainly. And there we go, the first win of the night. Yay! Not too bad. Not too bad. You have to work at that one. I missed so many lines and I could have been a good bit ahead, but at least it was clean and we got past Fabrizio quite early on, but that was in the hairpin. I still think I could be a lot faster out of that hairpin, to be fair. But no, that was good. Ah, hello, Adama Banana. How are you doing? I make you sound like a minion with that one, but it's good to see you. Hope you're well. Well, we're up to 10 wins now. That's not too bad. We're getting there. So you've just joined us. We've been going for it was about 10 to 9 when I did my first race. We could try a practice run of the Hugh Hattrick Racing League and see how it goes before taking it live. Yes, yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It doesn't cost us anything, and that would be really good. Yeah, we could do a lobby night, wouldn't it? That would be really good fun. Just have a daily race C video to render. Ah, right. Yeah. Peter, I was going to say, send me an email of your a link, Adama, for your channel, and let me. If I've not already subscribed, I'll subscribe to that. And to anyone else who I've not already subscribed to, I'll make sure I subscribe to it. I'm done. No problem, Keith. You've done really well. You've done really, really well. Have a good day. Let's see. Now, 204.6 was the fastest lap. That was pretty good going. That was pretty good going indeed. Yeah, goodness knows what time it must be over there in America, innit? But probably got work to do. Well, shall we try Laguna Seca? Well, we have a go because we've not done that for a wee while. In the Porsche, we're not okay. Qualifying time trial will be in a few minutes' time, so we'll. And imagine that the modern Porsche is going to be quicker than the old one. Let's have a go and see how we get on. So we've had 3 quite good races. I think we had a 3rd place. We've had a second as well. Yeah, we've had a second, and then we had a win. So that's been quite good. And I managed a 204.9 for Maggiore, which I was quite chuffed about. But Rory, I was actually beating Rory. He was doing like a 205.1, and then he went and did a 204.3, and I went, oh goodness me, that's going to be a tough one. But the best I've done is a 204.7 actually. So I got it down into the 7s. But there's definitely, if I could put the whole thing together, I think I could be near. Yeah, I think I could be near Rory's time, which is only about a second off the fastest time there. It's well, it's all a bit of practice, isn't it? It's all a bit of practice. Like the chap we were speaking to, James Baxter in Exile. I mean, he's managed to do that all from just practicing as much as he can. Do I need anything there? No, that's fine. Yeah, he's in. I mean, he was something like 7 seconds off the pace when he first started, and just through working and working. And to be fair, I don't watch the replays that much of the fastest guys. I tend to try and work it myself, but actually, I should have worked out what was the fastest time. So it's sunset at Laguna Seca. It doesn't get much cooler than that. And this has got, of course, the engine in the back. And it acts. You caught me, Matt, you caught me. I've got the traction control on the S. Like a real... yeah, like a driving instructor. It's bright right now from the... oh yeah, from the fires, isn't it? Yeah, it's something else. Oh, 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 oh. Onto the dust. Oh, no problem, Shortmaster. It's good to see you. I think this is going to be a record-breaking lap. Turning into rallycross. Famous corkscrew. Well, it horribly runs out wide. I feel any points I have won tonight could well disappear in this race, although I have to say it's quite a nice car to drive. It's quite fun. Right, give me a wee second and I will. It's crazy in the northwest. Yeah, no, it's mad, isn't it? I'd heard they'd actually caught some people who were, like, arsonists who were trying to set fires. Somebody told me they tried to set fire to a median, in the middle of the motorway. You should try what Graham Clarkson did, drive the NSX with zero track. Yeah, that's right, I remember that show, wasn't it? When he tried to do it on his settings. Right, let's get this. Okay, I'm going to be brave. As brave as I can be. Yeah, 2 fires were on. I mean, I think that's shocking. Why would you do that? Why would you set fire to them? I mean, knowing that it's... I mean, they have that issue because they've not been clearing away the brush, haven't they? So it's all built up. And of course, when it's so dry and warm, it just burns up even faster. But you kind of think, why anyone would do that is kind of crazy, but... yeah, it's quite a thing. But I also heard there were blackouts in California, aren't they? They've run out of power, or they've got unreliable power supply. Now, I don't know what the brake balance should be at all in this. It's rear-engined, rear-wheel drive. All the engineers out there. Braking way too late. Time to dominate Laguna. Well, I'm glad you got confidence in me. Now, is it Z28 Gaming? He does a lot of kind of racing tuition kind of channels type for this track, and he was very good. But then I think they were saying they don't brake around some of these corners, but that's in the Group 3 and Group 4. But I think in a road car, you're definitely going to have to brake. Oh, no. There it goes. Ah. Oh, I went there. I remember Clarkson driving this, and he said the engine's in the back, like a giant pendulum, ready to swing you off the track. It's so hard to know how to... you go on the inside but then you're a bit slower, or do you... it's a wee bit better. You've got to brake quite early for this to try and get That was a nice bit. Thank you. It's good fun though, isn't it? Good fun. Right, let's see what we can do. This must be a dramatic looking circuit in real life by now. There we go. The key then is going to be not going too fast in that bit, because unlike the well, I was 2.5 seconds quicker than my last lap. Right, I'm going to just quickly see where we are. After that, let's go to the right first. Ah, right, yeah, to kind of come through. Yeah, I see what you mean. Right, let me just... I'm going to work something here. I found position in sim racing... found arm position in sim racing also plays a role. Bent arms are half extended. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm like with this, to be fair, isn't it? That's a... yeah, I certainly find this is because I tried the different viewpoints, and I just wasn't that comfortable with the other one. To be fair, I'm kind of quite used to this one. But now 1:36.8. But let's see what we can do here, because I bet I am miles away from the top times. 1:32.8, 1:33.3. Okay, but I think there's quite a lot to get, because I've not really had a consistent lap yet. So 1:33.3. 4 seconds. Okie dokie. No problemo. I'm sure. There we are. So you need to all let me know if you want to be in the racing league, and we'll have a championship event. The Hugh Hattrick Racing League with the Fat Man and a Cheap Sim trophy. Well, that's the best exit I've had from there. Now, this will be a bit better. Yeah, that was a wee bit better, I think. That's a wee bit better. 35. Now, did we say it was a 32, wasn't it? So I have to slow this one down. Current time targets for daily race are 2.9 minutes slower than the top times. However, I'm on the DualShock. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? Because it's the how do you get the smoothness, isn't it? That's the thing. Yeah, because you've got to be smooth, and then you've got to try and make it all work. I tell you what, I think just so we don't miss a race, I'll make sure that I join the lobby and see how we get on. So I did a 35, so I found 2 seconds to be fair. Can I find another second? Because I think, is it a 32.9 or something and a 33.2 or something? Let's I'll have another look at those times again. Let's see where we are. 32.8, 33.3, yeah. So, okay, so we need to find another 2 seconds. Well, that's, to be fair, that's from the fastest time. I say that like that's an easy task, but there's definitely more time in that. So I think we could get into the 34s, which wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad. I use the thumbstick steering, so RSI can become a problem. Yeah, that's alright, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that, isn't it? I used to use the two. I used to use the left, right, and then I used to use the other one for forward and for accelerate and brake. I found that easier. And then I used to use the R1, R2 for, or R1, L1 for the gears. That's how I found my setup worked quite well. But no, that is a good target to get. If you can manage that, you're doing pretty well. All right, let's go. I think we'll get a black 911. Nothing says midlife crisis more than a Porsche 911. I actually knew someone who bought a Porsche 911 when they were going through a midlife crisis. It was quite a machine. Step. All right, Raceline tutorials for help me. Maybe you could look into it if you're interested. Yes, AMR Danny I3. That would be great. Could you email me that? That would be fantastic. Just hughhatrick@gmail.com, because all these great bits of info are fantastic, but I'll never remember them unless I can get it sent to me. That would be brilliant. Or you can always tweet it on an email. I'm on Hugh Hatrick on Twitter. Same with Instagram and things like that. But email is always good. So yeah, for those who haven't heard, I've got a video coming up on Saturday with Snail Racing. Is it Anthea? I need to get any of that. Sounds really bad. I've totally forgotten her email, and I don't have my phone right on me. But she's got about 2,000-3,000 subscribers, and she does iRacing. She does it all the time. She's a good friend of the Mouzons. So that should be fun. That should be a good bit. She can't do it live, so I'm going to have to record that video, and I'll put it out on hopefully Saturday afternoon. That will be the plan. We don't have a guest for this Thursday, but we'll probably have Andrew Marr and hopefully Jonathan as well, and it'll be good fun, and we'll have a good chat. So it'll be a laugh to get all of your input on that as well. And anyone who's watching who hasn't been on the show and who fancies being interviewed on the Car 7 Race Driver Show, let me know, because we're always looking for guests, and it's good fun. It's always relaxed. It's always a good laugh. So yeah, we'll keep getting on. And of course the big news is that we have David Perel coming on the show at the end of the month. If you can post your email in chat, I'd send you the details now. Okay. I'll need to get off my seat. I know, because unfortunately my computer's not. Yeah, do some races. Yeah, no, that would be good actually. Give me a wee second and I'll put that email up there. 2 seconds. There we are.
That's great. Well, if any of you guys have kept up with Surality, if you can get him to email, I've left a few messages with him, but his wall tile is still waiting. So I'm hoping I need to ship it out to him, so he gets that. But unfortunately, I think he sent an email on my website, but the contact forms weren't coming through properly, so I never actually got it. But there we go. Well, first race of the evening at Laguna Seca, if that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully it is. And I'm hopefully going to get an Elgato HD60S, as recommended by Rascal Rabbit, to do more streaming. You're welcome, Shortmaster. Very welcome indeed. So that will mean I can stream properly and kind of do an awful lot more with the PC involved, all connected to the PlayStation, and that should be fun. Now, I don't think this time is going to get us anywhere special. We'll see how we go, depending what kind of lobby group or what kind of group we're in. But yeah, it should be a bit of a laugh, isn't it? See how we go in a Porsche 911. Maybe it's a race full of men and they're having a midlife crisis. But buy a Porsche, that's what they always say, isn't it? I like the 911, but I have to say, I think I prefer a Cayman. I like the Cayman GTS, is quite nice. Yeah, the first double apex is usually crazy. Yeah, no, that is definitely stay out of trouble. That's what they tell me when I get the rental car. Stay out of trouble. Always get the excess cover. That's the one. Well, the funniest one, I was in Orlando Airport, and they gave me my car, and they said, "Oh, have you ever driven in America before?" I went, "Nope, but I play an awful lot of Grand Theft Auto, and that's what I've learned." And the guy looked at me and went, "Uh-oh." I had to tell him it was a joke, which is never great when that's the case. Aye, that's it. Drive fast and try not to crash. Yep, that's the one. We've got the biggest Chrysler Voyager there ever was. I hope your rear bumper will be okay in this. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it's I think we're going to be fairly down the grid, but we'll see. Oh, goodness me, we're second. It must, I'll have to. Yeah, there's nothing in that, nothing in it at all, and they've probably had a bit more practice. So let's see how we get on. But well. By the way, it's good for everywhere. Wherever you are out there across the globe, thank you very much for watching. It's great to have you with us. I know, great time. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I was expecting to be like, maybe 8th or 9th or something. So, as you say, it's going to be crazy into the first corner. But all we can do is give it our best. And we'll see how we get on. Yeah. This is so much better than last week. All the Monza races were, a nightmare. Quite glad to get back into this. Like we said, be careful in turn 1. Oh, I think I might put my radar on actually. Here's the thing now. Radar. Well, quite a few people are in the old ones. Now, this is the craziest pit lane, by the way. Completely crazy pit lane. Still in control. Stop, this bike's going to be in control. Oh, it sent you the line. It's alright, alien driver. Alright. Yeah, that's true. Okie dokie. Let's see how this one goes. Quite looking forward to this. Thanks very much for that, Shortmaster. That's very kind. I look forward to reading that later on. So, people are using the old car. What's a good start? You might need a wee bit of...
quiet. Really pushed his way through there, mind you. A little bit quicker. Oh dear. Couldn't get that way. Keep diving, that's true. I think we have a chance of getting some of this back because we're quite slow at certain parts, and I think there's a lot of argy-bargy as well, so alright, this spin's off now. That's a little bit better. Good to see you, Espin. Maybe I have to stay in third gear, I think, but learning all the time. Off yet? Okay, started second, we're fourth, but at least we've caught up a few places. We were down in seventh at one point, first race in the 911s. Take well to sausage curbs. Right, come and get this corner. A lot better. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on now. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't believe that. Just got onto the dart, and that was it. Hello, giant lizard. Oh, dear me, that's terrible. A lot of them are using the old car. I might have to. I didn't, to be fair, I just assumed it was the new one. That would be quicker, but obviously it must be. Oh, come on now. So I started second, had a terrible start, got back up to about fourth. And then spun with a big tank slapper coming up to this corner on the last lap. There's definitely some kamikaze driving going on. There might be a chance to get give me some space. Come on now. Not last, that's true. Still quite good fun. But that's that 4 laps down to 7th row. At least we didn't get a penalty, but fishtail hat trick, yeah. Have I taught you nothing? Well, I was going to say, you try it, you know? Oh, that is quite fun though. It is quite fun. That, yeah, he was certainly dirty. Oh. Well, it's good to see you all. Thank you very much for watching wherever you are across the globe. Watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. I know that many of you have been on Rory's channel earlier and he was having some great races, I think, tonight. So thank you very much for coming across as well. Ah, James, it's good to see you too. Looks like my Tuesday Smoko is covered. Great, good day. Yep. That's it. Norway here. But, yeah, you survived. Yeah, no, that's it, isn't it? All over the world, it's fantastic. People from all across the globe. Now, well, actually, to be fair, my S rating's actually gone up. These are the things you don't expect. But still, that was quite good fun. I don't know what my points will be like on that, but we'll have to see how we get on. I'm up for another go at that one, to be fair. I think I'll have another go and see what we can do. Now, actually, before I do that, let's just have a look at those qualifying times to see what car. I see they're in the 95 car, so the 95 car is faster. Okay. So, we better go into the right car. That would help. 993. That's the first time that's been faster. We've got a red Porsche. How's Daily Race A treating you? Well, next question. You know, but, well, to be fair, that's our first shot at that. We did really well at Maggiore. We got a third, a second, and a win. But we've not done... Well, we started second and proceeded to go down the order. I did have one... I was back up to about fourth, I think it was. And then I had a big tank slapper on that dodgy left-hand corner before you get to the corkscrew. And that was my downfall, I'm afraid, for that one. So, yeah, we'd had a few scratches and things. 95 car is a handful. Loose is fast kind of deal. All right, okay, good to know, good to know. This is the car, of course, that if you like the old Top Gear, classic Top Gear, Tiffany Dell used to drive. He used to love Porsches, and he did some great videos with, I think it was with Jeremy Clarkson. It was either on the series or on some of the videos that they did. I put 2 tyres on each side of the red car with that corner. But, so yeah, no, that's it. Right, turning the traction control off. But, as I said, that will put hairs on your chest, eh? If you got the traction control off. This would have been the kind of car that you'd have driven with a pair of Porsche driving gloves. Richard Hammond owns one, yes, yeah, that's it. We've got a truly global audience tonight. It's the... Now, I'm not sure what settings I've got in terms of brake bias or brake balance. It feels certainly a lot lighter. Oh. think they don't have the same crash safety, so they probably are a lot lighter. So some of these cars, you know, the road cars, you've got to try and keep them in higher gear, but we'll see. I'll tell you one thing, it's better through there. It's a lot better through that corner. Braking, it seems alright. Thanks very much, Espen, you take care. Thanks very much for watching the stream. Good day. Thanks very much, Espen. Right, let's see what we can do. Right, gotta find 3 seconds. I think it's actually better under the brakes. Hi Rory, good to see you. Quite as good on the brakes. That was annoying because I was up to about, oh dear me. This will be our second race, so let's just try and get all the dirt off our tyres here. You had a good stream there, Rory. It was good fun to watch. Right, let's get a good lap in here. There's definitely some time to be gained. So, let's see what we can do. Oh no! Right, I'm going to take a wee second here so I can read all the get my breath back. Yeah, no, it's good. It's going really well. This, as we've got lots of people watching, we are going to do. We had a great idea from Keith and from Luke to do a racing league, to maybe do like 4 weeks on the trot and do a lobby, and we'll try and commentate on it as well, which I think would be fantastic fun. So the doors are open. If you want to register your interest, then let me know at hughhattrick@gmail.com, and we'll get things sorted. It's going to be fun. We'll choose some circuits and things to do, and cars that will be of choice, and then we'll get on to that as well. And of course Keith as well. So many folk coming in, but no, it was Keith who that's right, who did take it up there. So no, that will be good. And big news, we have David Perel coming on the show, hopefully on the 1st of October. His secretary confirmed it with me today. So that should be great. I'm really, really looking forward to that. That'll be the 3rd time he's been on. So we'll try and get that out to everybody on social media as much as we can, to try and do a record-breaking audience for David, so we can get lots of questions asked. And I'm sure it'll be a great evening. So hopefully that will be the 1st of October. But I will keep you informed as to how that all goes. And also thanks as well. I've had a few more subscribers this week, so if you've been one of them, thank you very much. It's very, very kind. And the channel now has over 121 at my last look earlier on today, which is really, really good. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to Rory's channel, please subscribe as well, because you guys have been fantastic. Right, let's see what we can do here. Now, I might just need a little bit of traction control, just tiny wee bit, if you can let me away with that. It was, oh dear me, I'm snorting away there like a pig, but never mind. Let's see, you won't get that anywhere else. But you're welcome, Rory. You're very welcome. Now, so I've done a 1:35.3, which is not great. It's about 2 seconds off the top time. I've not done a lot of practice, but we won't be able to do a lap now anyway, so I'll just wait until we go through into our lobby and then see how we get on for another run. So I thought I'll do another race here and then maybe try and go back to Maggiore, because we were actually doing quite well there. A third, a second and a win, which is always quite good. Always quite chuffed about that. I nearly did a stream last night, but I was just had so many things on during the day, and I thought, you know, cause when you do a stream, you're quite fired up at the end of it, and it takes you about an hour or so to kind of calm down. Yes, yeah, David Perel was brilliant. Really looking forward to having him on the show. And I've got a few others. I'm going to be doing a video of it's snail racing. And that will be coming on. I think I'll need to get the name. I must check on my email, but sorry, my phone is not there. But if you go to Snail Racing's YouTube channel, it's the lady from there, and it's Anthea or Annie. Annie, that's what it is. Annie. Annie is her name. Shows you how late it is. How when you have children, your memory just goes out like a sieve. But yeah. So Annie is going to do a recorded video with me on Saturday morning, and I hope to have that out on Saturday afternoon. So that should be good fun as well, because she's a good friend of the Amazons. We are going to have Jeff as well, the Amazons' fiancé. When you get to David Perel, you know you've hit the big times. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I actually got him about a year and a half ago, to be fair, because I was watching him doing a live stream, and I just asked him would he be up for a podcast, because before I did YouTube, I really just did podcasts. So all of our big interviews go out and we record them onto Podbean and put them out that way. But yeah, and he said yes, absolutely lovely and really, really helpful. And yeah, and I met him at Silverstone last year down in May, and that was a really good fun race actually. It was great to watch. That was the Silverstone 3 hours that he was doing, and yeah, and so he's been on. This will be the third time, but really looking forward to get him back. Hopefully this time we can have a biggest audience that we've ever had, hopefully in the hundreds, and maybe even into the thousands, overall the whole thing, and that would be a record for us, and plenty of questions for David as well, which would be really good. So that's that. If you can share that out, let people know in the community that we're going to have David on the 1st of October. Hopefully that's the date we've penciled in, and that would be amazing. And also Annie from Snail Racing will be fun on Saturday, and then hopefully we'll have Jeff Colclough on as well. Second big, yeah, I know, that's it. Well, Rory, we'll have to do it again. We'll have to get out there and when you were fixing your machine earlier on, I put in a wee note on the comments saying, because you're from the south of Britain and I'm from the north up here in Scotland, we need to meet in the middle. And now I can get access to 2 of these sim rigs. We need to meet in the middle of Britain somewhere and do a race, do a live stream together. That would be quite fun. That would be a laugh, wouldn't it? That's the... Yep. I don't know that on our next stream we'll be ended up talking about Dubai, because I know that's one of your favourite places. I've never been there. I'd love to go. I've only ever stopped there once. Now let's see. I'm going to stop over it. Alright. Oh well. You're welcome to me. That would be lovely. Yeah, that would be great. good at the opposite lock. That's going to be the test. Right. Warmed up the dinner. Have a... Thanks very much, Rory. Good to see you. Enjoy your supper. Left a big gap there. Oh, this car's just something. Might get one of those places back though, because back to work for you. Okay, James, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Right, we're gonna try. Annoying thing is I actually went up places at the start. Tricky. There it goes! Come on! I just thought I had a better run out of that corner, but unfortunately not. Classic 911, yeah it is. I think actually the other one's easier to handle. I'm gonna need to, oh, I've got, oh, no. I think I'm going to put that guy off by accident. This has not turned out. I think the next time I'm going to use the other car, only because of this thing. I think it's a wee bit more, slightly more predictable. Yeah, no grip after going off, that's the thing, isn't it? It's just dust and desert. Not last. God, I started fourth and it's just gone downhill, but it's a bit better. Yep, it does look like that, isn't it? Oh, what's happened up here? They're going from left to right. Let's see what happens. Didn't mean to do that, but you just brake really early. Oh, almost got him. Well, that was something. I need to do a lot more practice to get used to those cars, because they are quite tough. Amazed it still had a bumper on it after that. I just couldn't keep it. They were just so twitchy. And that was with a bit of traction on as well. But I'll need to go and work on that one, I think. Too many offs. You got to stay on the track. You have good pace. Yeah, I think in the other car, I think in the modern one, I'm maybe slightly better. See where I ended up. It's still, actually, to be fair, a lot of folk have gone down, but I've still got an S thing. But I don't think my points would have been very good on that, to be fair, because I'm not. I mean, I'm avoiding some trouble, to be fair. When I go off, it's my own fault. But at least we're not having too much argy-bargy. It's the Carrera GT. Is a poor man's Porsche when you can't afford a 911. Yeah, the modern Porsche is definitely a bit better. Or it's just a wee bit easier to run. Well, Group 4 is a wee bit away, and Group 1 is a wee bit away. I thought, shall we have another go in the Porsche just while we've got a chance, and we'll do it again, but we'll do the new one. We'll do the other one. We'll do because I think it might just be slightly better. There we go. Yeah, you stay the 911 with the throttle. I think I was also a bit too kind of lead-footed with that. I was just putting on far too much gas, and it was just breaking the traction all the time. Yep, they used to call these the hedge hoppers, didn't they? Because if you got it wrong coming into a bend, it would just swing you around, and you'd be hedge hopping and landing in the field. Aye. Oh, it's good fun. So what did you think of Mugello? Is it Mugello yesterday for the F1 race? It's one at a time. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I'm just going to leave it on that. But yep, no, it's Jim. Yeah, I mean, it took how many attempts did he get around the first corner, just about it. Welcome to the broadcast from Libby Racing. Yeah, good to see you, Libby. Also, the gearing's slightly different on this. You get it on ACC, isn't it? And I said, of course, you do a lot of stuff. You've got to wonder next year when things get back to normal and they can have a full crowd, will any of these races actually happen? that we're getting. Is it Monza next? Or is it Russia? Stop steering when I'm braking like that, trying to keep it one position. Russia. Ah, yeah, I think they've got a reasonable crowd for that. I mean, they've got hoping to have a bit more. It's good to see that they actually had people in. Time in there if you can get this bit right. Definitely better under the brakes for sure. And much nicer. It's a wee bit better. Well, 135.7. Yeah, it's a wee bit stable, more stable. So I'm going to miss another apex. Oh well, I'm still not getting much quicker. And so you've got to brake quite early for that, haven't you? And then it's a good few tenths in there. Quite argy-bargy this race, but brakes a bit early there. Right, a chance to get another lap in here. Let's see what we can do. best lap so far. Yep. So I'm still a bit slower than my previous, but gear a wee bit earlier. There's a lot of time in this, definitely. It's a bit better. There we go. Ha! Oh, I was trying to. Well, that took a fair amount of effort. Still not quite good enough. I think, and so I was working on a lap guide for this track. That would be good, actually. That would be really good. And so I wish Gran Turismo was cross-play with PC. Yeah, always amazed they kind of missed a bit of a trick with that, really, didn't they? You think they could have done quite well if they'd put it out on PC, but I suppose maybe that's a rights issue or something. I don't know, but. Yeah, well, thanks. They're consistent, but it's not that fast. I mean, there's definitely. I can see where there's quite a lot more time. I'm just struggling to get that time. I think I could do maybe a 34.8, maybe even a 34.7, if I was, and that would be a bit. That'd be a bit better. I'm pretty well. Thanks. No, I appreciate that. That. Oh, I mean, the guys in front are A level, and A plus. So that's not too bad. I mean, that's quite good. In fact, we're at one. There's one guy who's on 1:38.5. He's probably not done any practice. But there we are. We'll see how we get on, eh? It's good fun though. Good fun. It's one of these ones where, like in these cars, isn't it? You've got to just watch how you change down gear, try not to upset the balance, all of that. One of the ways is hustling. Driving it like a stullet. Yep, that's the. And see, the one in front has got quite poor reception there, so he might well cut off. He's done a 33.8, which is pretty good. Aye, Fat Furby, good to see you. Thank you very much. I'll need to practice. I'll see if I can get a night. Just trying to get another night when you get a chance to have a go. But, so the big news is David Perel is coming on the show on the 1st of October. So it's penciled in, and hopefully that will be the case. We've been in touch with him, so hopefully that will happen. Right, let's see how we get on. My car looks so much more modern than the rest of it, doesn't it? It does look 20 years younger, or 10, 12 years younger. Right, we're going to show them what we can do. Let's win the race at the first corner. Morning all. Morning. Yeah, actually completed a lap without losing too many places. Can't remember where we started. Did we start third, I think, or fourth one? Yeah, third, I think it was. Here we go. Evening. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, we're going to get these back. Can't believe that once again, man. Come on. I'm using the more modern one only because it's slightly better to handle. Well, you wouldn't think it with my driving, but does this stream happen every Monday? Yes, it does. Alright, you now have an early to go. Oh, that's very kind. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we're always Monday at 9. Sometimes a little bit before if the races start at 10 to 9. We're in, but we're always at that time. Oh, someone's been pushed in Narnia, and somebody else has got a big penalty. Love. Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? That's the thing. Let's see. Come on. Final lap. I haven't done race C, no. Even more fun with a good... Thanks very much. Oh no, no! Come on! Oh, bugger it. It's alright. No, I just got it all wrong. Oh, never yet had a race here, man. That's, oh, Goodness me. Yeah. Ah. Can't believe it. Just got on that on the gravel there on the sand and come on, Hugh. Oh, yeah, I had the podium. God, I was back on track for a podium there. That's annoying. Evening. GTS Rogers Racing. Well, thanks. Yep, so close and yet so far, and that was far. That's annoying, but still, we're managing it. We're kind of, I suppose it goes down to experience. And to be fair, again, it's me doing it by myself, crashing, not generally hitting other people. But we do find ourselves being very slow in areas, so I need to really look at that. Yeah, they are fun races. I'm glad you enjoy them. And amazingly, somehow, we're going up in S rating, so I don't know how we managed that. But he's doing a 133. Goodness me. Miles off. What did I do? A 136.8. Yeah, a lot of work to do on that one, that's for sure. Okay, I think we should go back to... I know it's a bit of a gap, but I think we should do one. What time is it? It's 22:51. I wonder. Okay, I'll do a wee bit of qualifying until that one comes through. Have a good chat with you all. My goodness, we've had 222 comments. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. Thanks to everyone who's taking part. And remember, you can say anything at all. But, as long as you keep it clean, as they say. But yeah, no, that is... It's been a good stream tonight. I enjoyed this. We've done 3 races at Maggiore, 3 races at Laguna Seca, and yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? It takes a bit of time. To be fair, I practiced on this a bit earlier on, and that was quite fun actually. That was quite good. Did enjoy it though. Yeah. Yeah, chat penalty. What was that going to be? You're going to have to buy one of my mugs. And that's it, when I get them made. That's the thing. Good, it's all changed here. So I had a third, a second, and a win earlier on. I think with this track as well, there's a little bit less argy-bargy depending where you qualify, and especially in the first corners. See there, it's quite hard to know. Use that sign for, you know, the 2 cones there, and clearly I'd brake far too early on that. And then you'll do the same thing the next lap, and it'll be far too late. Going from rear-wheel drive, rear engine, to front engine, front-wheel drive. Yeah, this is a good race, and if you can qualify near the front, yeah. We've always been around about 3rd so far. So, yeah, grid start is always fun, isn't it? That's it. I'm just taking it easy on the slap. Tell me, did you like GT Sport better when it used to change its races every day, or do you prefer the weeklies? I'm interested to know what people think of that. I used to quite like the dailies when it was changeable, but I mean, obviously this gives you a bit more chance to practice and that. Racing Sims, all about, yeah, that's it, isn't it? Well, it makes you wonder now that with the technology that we have, you know, when you learn to drive, certainly in Britain, they hardly have anything that's done. I mean, they do the theory tests as a computer test, and that's about it. Some companies do have sims, or they used to certainly, but they're pretty terrible. Prefer weekly, because you learn the tracks and cars, yeah, that's it. Yeah, F1, yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it, to see if they can do it. Oh, they cut so much on there, it's something else. But I'm way off the pace considering my last lap. I need to find a lot of time here. First corner in second gear, it's faster. Okay. So take attention for that one. See that, you need to get that apex too to get a decent drive out. And then there's a whole host of time available. I think this is also an interesting one, the hairpin. One. Right, let's try that for now. What I'll do is I'll make sure I get into the lobby. Brake bias +2. So my wire's just in front of my screen there. Oh, too much. Right, I'll make sure I get into the lobby. Otherwise I'll be... Now, I'll move that. Is that 2 or a 5 you've got there? I think it's a 2. I'm trying to see it there. It just says I've got a wire from my headset that's coming out there. I'm not wireless, as you can see, everything is wired. So I'm quite consistent with the time there, that's not too bad. Right, I'll try, I normally put brake bias 5 on the plus side, because here it is a bit the front drive makes it react quite well. But yeah, no, I see what you mean with that second gear. It kept it round a bit better, so I'm just going to make sure I don't go accelerate too much into the second turn. There we go. There we are. That's us into the racing lobby with about 9 minutes or so to improve our time. Yeah. So for some of you it's Tuesday, for some of you it's still Monday afternoon. Over here in Britain it is about after 11, I think, just gone after just about 11 o'clock. Yes, 23:01. I'd be interested to see what my time is actually on Kudos. No, my points are on Kudos Prime. If anyone wants to put that in, that would be quite interesting, because it was around about 19,000 thereabouts. 8 AM Tuesday here. Ah, you see, you're just so far ahead of us all, eh? That's the thing. I'll try putting down the brake bias a bit and see what happens. Yeah, he's in the future. And we're back in the past. I think I'm around 1 hour later here. Yeah, in the Netherlands, aye. So we'll go into our last race of the night. Here we are. But here we go. I went far too deep into that. But thanks to everyone who's been watching tonight. It's always great fun. It wouldn't be the same without you. I'd just be a lonesome man in a Simrig racing round. So it's fantastic to have an audience. There's lots of banter. Midnight now here in South Africa. Yeah, that's the... I remember the Grand Prix in South Africa at Kyalami. I think Nigel Mansell won it way back in 1992. Yeah. And there's a house in my hometown of Duns here that is named Kyalami. Quite a lot of motorsport history here in Duns. We have, of course, the Jim Clark Motorsport Museum, which is definitely worth a look. In fact, we've had people from all over the world come and see it. It was opened last year by Jackie Stewart, and it really is a great museum. Jim Clark must have been absolutely somebody else. He, of course, died before my time. But quite an incredible driver. You like Mansell more than Senna? Yeah, I mean, I think he's still underrated. And when you think what Mansell did, and he had to fight for it all. You know, he got fired from the Williams team after an incredible victory, incredible championship, and some great battles. I used to get all his old videos, and I even had a set of Nigel Mansell driving gloves. A long time ago. I think I got that for a Christmas present. And that, I'd love to meet him. I think he'd be, from his videos and all his stuff, he sounds like a great laugh. Yeah, David Perel's done a really good for putting South Africa back on the map, really, isn't it? For it's a wee bit better. Yeah, an F1 title and an IndyCar title. See again, it's funny that. I felt like I could have. I don't think there would ever be an F1 commentator like Murray Walker. Yeah, I'm going to take a wee breather there. Yeah, no, that's the thing, isn't it? Murray Walker's brilliant, and he's still going. They interviewed him at the British Grand Prix on Sky. Unless I did. Well, that's very kind. But I just, you know, whenever he talked, it was, you could just tell there was a, you know, there was just a love for the sport and also a genuine enthusiasm just to be alive, you know. And he had all the great quotes, and because you know he knew his stuff, but he wasn't. He never showed off. I mean, he had countless other commentators that co-hosted with him. I always remember Jonathan Palmer way back in the 90s, and Jonathan Palmer made it into Formula 1, but Jonathan Palmer would try and every so often correct Murray, you know, or he would maybe not catch him out, but he would it would sound like he was trying to catch him out, but then it would always backfire spectacularly and Murray would get him back, you know. But I mean, when it was Murray Walker and James Hunt, I mean, it wasn't just the racing that was fantastic, no, it was the commentary. I mean, because James Hunt just didn't give a toss about anything. I mean, he just would say whatever he wanted. And I remember when he was describing Philippe Alliot driving the, I think it was a McLaren or something, or some car, and he had spun off, and he nearly took out Mansell in doing so, and Mansell, I think, was leading the race at that time. And then James Hunt comes out and says, and Alliot, who always crashes anyway, has once again showed how bad he is. But yeah, no, it was, James Hunt was amazing. And put him with Murray Walker, and you've got an incredible. What the most British commentators does is making. Yeah, make from a boring race into an entertaining one. Yeah, that's true. Because another one of my trivia and my knowledge of F1. In 1992, the French Grand Prix at Magny-Cours was a very wet race, and they had to stop it. And they also had quite a lot of problems with the coverage. It kept kind of breaking up, and eventually we only had sound and no TV pictures. And I'll just quieten it down here. And Murray Walker made it look as if it was the most epic race ever in the history of Formula 1. Because he was saying, and Alesi goes through, and he overtakes Mansell, and he overtakes this person. And we thought, what is going on? And then when we finally got pictures back, he was down in like 4th or 5th. It was hilarious. If ever you get the chance to hear it, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but it was hilarious. I have actually written to Jean Alesi on his Facebook page, asking him if he would come on the show, because I think, you know, with these things you just never know. You've just got to ask the question. I actually emailed him 20 years ago, and he came back to me when he had his own website, and he spoke to me in French, because I'd asked him a couple of questions, and he came back to me. So a friend of mine who knew their French, and my French was pretty poor, managed to translate it, and he had gone into great detail about his career at Ferrari, and those were his great days, you know. But so yeah, That would be the thing. But no, Murray can make, as you say, they can make any race exciting from the sake of a commentary. And I have to say though, I do like Brundle and David, what's his name? Oh, David Croft. He is growing on me. He is growing on me. And actually, for those of you who get Sky coverage, there was a bit of a kind of voice fight, you could say, between him and Paul di Resta, David Croft and Paul di Resta, during, I think it was it the qualifying and then also in the race. He'd obviously said something to Paul di Resta was a bit uppity with David Croft, and it was quite interesting. And I thought, oh, something's going on here. I wonder if they're going to have a chat afterwards, because he was just trying to correct him on a few different things, or saying that David Croft hadn't done his homework. And things. So yeah, no, it was quite interesting. So I just wonder if there might be a few changes, because I think there's so many commentators now in the Sky lineup. You kind of think, are they all battling for David Croft's job? You know, you kind of just wonder. He's good. He is very, very good. But it's I don't know. My favourite time was, Andrew Marr will probably agree with me here, when it was David Coulthard and Martin Brundle. I think that was the best time. They were a really good combination. But let me know in the comments what you think. I've seen it more with motorcycle racing and other racing sports. Yeah. Well, of course, Murray used to do touring cars and motorbikes at the start of his career. That was big thing. And of course, rallycross. He's famous for his rallycross commentary. That. Let's see. Yeah, grew up with drivers like Damon Hill, 1996 world champion. I had his world championship winning video when it came out. God, the things he said in that, you could never get away with, man. It was something else. When he wins at the end of that video, they go into the pub or the bar in Japan, or wherever it was when he won it. It was Japan, and Michael Schumacher is sitting there, right? And they start singing songs that would clearly not be suitable in any way or form. not very supportive, you could say, of poor old Schumacher there. But it was certainly, yeah, it was an interesting one. Here we go, the final. Right, let's see what we can do at Maggiore. It's true, we need to concentrate. So we're not too far off, and it's pretty close behind. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Three, two, one. So, coming towards the hairpin from the back straight. Can we keep going in? Here we go. This race is way too short. Yeah, it's interesting how short it is, isn't it? Pulling away too much, just about there. Yeah, 5 laps. Yeah, it's funny, it's shorter than race A seemingly. Yeah, I haven't tried race C. Fuji. Oh, that guy's gone quite wide. Right, last lap. Too bad. Weaving across the road there. Get a bit of slipstream. Here we go, up the hill. Well, there we are. Started third, finished third. Not too bad. Thanks very much, Keith. Yes, the Huatric Racing League, definitely, definitely. Wow, there we go. What are you saying? Now, Jan, you've seen the PS5. Looks very. I haven't seen that yet. That looks really good. Yeah, no, I'm sure that will be something. Well, there we are. It's been a good night's of racing. We've done 7 races tonight. 4 here at Maggiore and 3 at Laguna Seca. And it's been overall pretty reasonable. We'll see how we've done in the points overall, and kudos Prime And yeah, there we are. And of course, on Thursday night we'll have our stream. We're yet to confirm a guest, but if not, it will be with Andrew Marr, and hopefully Jonathan as well will come alongside us. But it's been great to have you with us. Thanks very much. Thank you, Lippy. That's very kind. And thank you to everyone who's been watching tonight on the stream and giving comments as well. It's been absolutely brilliant to have you with us for Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. And there'll be plenty of good stuff coming up as well. We've got the video on Saturday, which is going to be with Annie from Snail Racing. She's a female racer who drives in iRacing. So that will come on Saturday afternoon. And of course, we have David Perel coming on the 1st of October. So make sure you keep that day safe, and please share out the shows, share out the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. So take care, and bye just now. There we are.